Why? Okay. He's just going to stand over me as I try to commentate this.
I mean, if you saw what he did in bracket today, you'd be angry too. So anyway, GwJ versus Beast.
That's on him. All right.
This is semifinal. Oh, no. What just happened?
Listen here, Stu.
Oh, God.
Fuck you.
What Beach.
That's it.
Fair enough.
All right.
I mean, that's just you and half the comment section on this YouTube VOD, so, like, whatever.
I got hijacked. I'm sorry. Getting hijacked right now is Beast. Does GwJ just stick to his roots with the down tilt and jab and setting up with gyros and lasers and chalking up a 0 to death, working out for GwJ.
Well, I mean, he did lose his stock beforehand, but something to be said about getting off on the right foot or whatever it is Rob has.
The right jet engine? I mean, he's got like, what, 4 or 3 down there? I can't tell.
Well,
I don't play or care about this character enough.
Either way, trying to put Beast's tournament hopes on the back burner here, and up air, excuse me, I was about to say up tilt, but yeah, no, these down tilts to jabs is before we give Zant recurring nightmares about playing with Chia.
I've seen some shit, man.
Yeah, clearly he has.
Going over the jab, a hard read on that forward smash. Nothing going to come in. GwJ just waits for the flare blitz to come right into Rob's optics there. At 150, or going up to 90 now, you should be fearing that a lot more. Beast dominating stage control after that last altercation.
You know, he's just begging to break out that down air. However, GwJ offering no such luxury to the Philly number 6 and the up air to confirm the kill. GwJ with the lead. Who knows for how long, but either way, GwJ exhibiting some patience here, and it's serving him well, Mini-Boss.
Yeah, even staying on the Squirtle for that long, finally swaps the Ivysaur, but probably a little too late as he was on ledge and in control of stage. So, I mean, down tilt's coming in again, racking up about 31 damage and off that throw, 37, but cutting through with an up air. Beast finally regains control, and even on ledge, there it is, the down air finish. And we are back up at 1-1. Swap the Squirtle again to try to rack up that damage, and that will work incredibly well against the Rob.
It's that down air that eluded him as Charizard, that Charizard does have, but I mean, so consistently do we see it with the Ivysaur, and frankly, there's a reason why. Gyro being caught by Squirtle.
Chasing on platform. Great strings coming in for Beast. It's another down throw into forward air. Swap to Ivysaur looking for up B, but GwJ knowingly going to shirk away to try to avoid its range. And he just defaults back to the laser to try to grab ledge. Razor Leaf coming from the other side, though. Beast relying on his special moves to cut through as well. Flying comes in with a fair, not going to find the up B. Again, GwJ is so aware of how to move out of that Vine Whip's range. So Beast probably going to have to consider another option to take out here.
Yeah, and providing some excellent spacing is GwJ. That gyro coming down. Hey, did you forget? Well, here's a reminder. And then the down throw into up air, however, well dodged by Beast. That could have been almost a sure death.
Whoa.
And the fair Beast turning garbage into gold here on Losers Semifinals. And he takes game number 1.
That was like so like anime timed perfectly from Beast. Look at him rubbing his face right now, realizing that that air dodge, like you said, saved his chances of that round, finally coming through and provided him with the on-stage pressure needed to pressure off-stage eventually and get that fair. And as he takes another breath, we are going to go on to the next round here. A very hard-fought battle, only for game 1 going into this game 2 right now.
As we go to Pokemon Stadium yet again. GwJ and Beast holding court here in loser semifinal action. The winner of this one going to face Sauce. This is best of 5, so this will have to be a little bit more decisive than GwJ would like. He can't just pick up one more win and move on. No, 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 no. You got to best the number 6 in Philadelphia twice in a row. And if his Rob is any indication, is more than able to do it. This Rob is has been shown to be able to take out some of Tri-State's best. Beast being no exception, especially the past couple of months. However, some statements to be made by Beyond Beast Mode's ace.
And I really like what Beast was doing, those early altercations between Rob and Squirtle. When the two characters were closer together, that's when Squirtle shines. But at mid-range, that's where Rob does, but Beast was able to counteract that by essentially just dodging anything Rob was throwing out and making, essentially saying to GwJ, you have to move in to do anything against me. And to set the stage like that for a Squirtle is so beneficial for the Squirtle, so that was really, really well done by Beast's part. But for GwJ to turn this around, racking up that damage and making the damage deficit pretty much non-existent, definitely lends for himself as well.
Grab and pummel, opts not to throw at 152, now 164%. The back throw, and you know what? It comes eventually. It comes fast for GwJ. However, the first stock loss might come a little faster than Beast might have been expecting.
And that laser off stage didn't actually...
Into the down air.
Got a down air of his own there, but that laser was full charge. Probably going to take it out, but not needing it at all as we go into the second stocks here. And both of them resorting. See how Beast is resorting back at those mid-range altercations into neutral. Basically saying, you know, I can dodge laser, I can dodge gyro. You have to get in close. And right now he is eating a little damage for it, but all you need is one little grab from Squirtle, and he can close that gap very, very fast.
Down tilt. Already having Beast up to 101%. Could have just sat and shield, I feel like. However, felt obligated to drop it. And GwJ was thinking of something there. What do you think it was, Mini Boss?
I'm not all... I can't say for certain. Really, probably just learning what Beast was doing and try to find some way to frame up how he was going to get around moving in against on Squirtle. But Gyro coming in late, resorting to the Flare Blitz, but shut down again. The afterburners of Rob, so lethal, stealing a book out of Ivysaur's, stealing a chapter out of Ivysaur's book, rather, and making it 2-1 in his favor.
That Charizard just tried the Flare Blitz in 5 minutes before closing, and Rob said no.
You ever see a Charizard get burned? It doesn't happen a lot in Pokemon, but it will happen a lot in Smash. So far, Beast being a little pressured as he plays Monkey in the middle with the gyro. Great little chain there into forward smash. Gets racked up damage percentage. Lapped, actually. And the raw forward smash takeout.
The rise of the machines has begun, and GwJ, he takes it to 1-all.
Yeah, I don't remember Sarah Connor in the Pokemon lore, so I think we're screwed.
Oh my goodness. So now as we go to game number 3, Beast looking a little perplexed. And it should be interesting to see what he chooses here for his counter pick. I would imagine something that would shorten up the distance of the stage. Opts for Town and City. Interesting choice. I mean, he wants the high ceiling to take away that up air, I'd imagine.
Right, yeah.
He wants a little bit more survivability, and it keeps Charizard and ever present at those high percentages as he already is. But, I mean, you could argue that Charizard is Beast's strongest character.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He's, when it matters, he's definitely put in miracles with Charizard, but I'd say Charizard and Squirtle, because he really knows his combos with Squirtle, or at least gets them very, very effectively in moments of need. And then Ivysaur, sort of standard, but Ivysaur is a major threat once Squirtle gets this job done. So you could definitely see Charizard and maybe an argument for Squirtle. And right now it's looking even as, you know, we get into the round 3. Both players have one round, and they're keeping that evenness going throughout the match here. GwJ hanging out so far, resorting to the high recovery after the lows. Flips the script on Beast there. But a swap from Charizard flips it right back on him. Looking for a back air, but probably got cut off from the landing of Charizard. And we'll see how GwJ just gets around this monstrous threat that Charizard will be at these high percents. Resorting to the edge guard, and it will pay off for him.
And the answer to your question, how will he get around it? The answer is he will not. GwJ will have to suffer the stock loss. And again, that ferocious forward air of Beast, one of the more underrated weapons in the arsenal of Pokemon Trainer, but it's incredibly useful.
Oh yeah, it has very hidden like launch power. A lot of people don't expect it to send that far, but it takes out people very, very quickly.
Just because you hear so much about Ivysaur Dare,
yeah,
I feel like. And then again, we know all about Rob comes as advertised with the gyro and everything. Like
it's on the package when you buy it. Yep.
Exactly. I mean, hey, if you've ever gone to, I went and saw that that antique video game dealer at Smash and Splash. He had a Rob.
Right.
Oh yeah, you already know. Are these? This is not quite Famicom colors, but it's close.
I mean, that's a gold standard. It's like, I don't know. That's like the friend that, you know, just paints his car gold when you have the same car as him just to get one leg up on you.
Yeah. Oh, that is, wow. You have you live in a very insecure neighborhood.
I do.
Boss.
I do.
Yeah. That is, I'm not even sure what to say about that. I just feel sorry for them.
A lot of people do, don't worry.
Oh, my goodness. No, I feel sorry for more. No, I feel sorry for more.
Who's that?
His girlfriend.
Oh.
Anyway, the grab. Dodging, good defensive play by GwJ. The grab, and I can only imagine there's an up air to follow, and indeed, just call me Nostradamus, I guess, mini boss. But then again, that's just bread and butters from Ivysaur. But then again, that up air ain't half bad either.
Yeah, looking to rewrite history there. Another takeout. Well, these gyro combos, if that gyro hit, he would have got another chain off that. That could have led to about probably 60 damage in total. That was amazing awareness from GwJ to even throw the gyro out that direction. But after that, Beast took a little control on stage to swap in time to avoid laser, but a pivot grab will get his recovery on ledge, pinned down, and again pressured off to the right side. Beast, rather, resorting to the ledge to get back. Again, Gyro falling down, though, on stage, and Gyro in the face of Ivysaur.
Oh, my.
Lasers and gyros, and...
This is abuse! Are you kidding me? Oh, looking for the down air to add insult to injury. And he'll have to do with the up air. GwJ going up 2-1 in this set. And, I mean, just smacking him around with the gyro. Unbelievable.
I mean,
it's entirely believable. GwJ, very well practiced and well versed in this game, but right now, Beast looking rather speculative as to his options. I can only imagine it going right back to the same stage. I mean, kind of has to stick to his guns, doesn't he?
Yeah, at this point, I don't want to say that he's too far in because you can swap at any moment, but we haven't seen a whole lot of swaps from Beast to other characters. They've been very rare, if at all. I know they've happened, but people know him around this area as a PT main, and very hard-pressed to find any other character that could benefit him in these times of crisis.
And we have seen him switch over to Fox at times.
Right.
And, of course, in Smash 4, whenever the going got tough with Charizard, he was keen, one of his habits was to switch over to Mario. And, of course, Fox, later on in the game's life cycle, became one of the better players in Philadelphia with that Fox, in fact.
Right, but I don't see Fox faring any better, probably even worse, because he's a fast faller. He will fall into those down tilts and a lot more chains of Rob so much quicker than any swap from a Pokemon trader can do. But to prove us wrong and show that he's still in it, going out deep with that down air, taking him out. But the pressure almost broken shield there, had to roll away. Great timing from Beast to take out stock and to get stage presence right after that very close shield break altercation.
And at 51% as well, not doing half bad for himself, is BBM Beast. Piling on 26%, we'll be looking for a little bit more. However, this Rob, so good at slowing down momentum and keeping opposition at bay, especially, must be so frustrating, especially as Squirtle, mini-boss, who relies so much on having to get in your space and really controlling the negative space in between. You have a whole gyro to deal with now.
Yeah. Insane charge on that up smash. Probably just the animation, not charge from Beast at all, but Going back to that, yeah, the way he was playing, I think, round 2.
Looking for the nair.
Gets
Oh, well teched!
Amazing tech for GwJ to keep himself in it. 144 even on stage, and reverses the pressure on stage, no less. That tech reversing the flow of gameplay right now.
Is this the reversal of fortune that he needed? GwJ, neutral air. He's just trying to claim this first stock and looking to do so, but
if he had caught platform,
and he's in disadvantage. This is tough. Times out his recovery to avoid that dare, but Beast gets it right back, and with a 2-stock advantage, looks to be in the driver's seat of this game number 4.
Yeah, that first throw, he was looking to get that platform collision just off the left side, but he didn't need it the second time. And walling out right now with Rob, he could have gone for platform there too, but GwJ opting for the stage control, and it worked out for him with a down smash takeout, making it 2-1. And Squirtle at 67 on Rob. He's not going to do much more with him, especially on ledge here. I expect to swap any moment now. Probably up on stage where he can get a breather and stage in, but actually no. Hanging on Squirtle very, very long, even creeping into the hundreds on Rob. This is very, very questionable. And just letting him get back on stage, being so fearless up in the face of Rob as he's in the air, because Rob is known for that nair. It's somewhat hard to peg down as it has that delay coming in and out. You can pressure it if you don't get hit by it, essentially. And it's very hard to not do that if you're right in the face of him. But right now, again, I think he's hung on Squirtle for way too long. Damage already up, and he just had to DI that away. Even Town and City helping out a little bit there. Yeah. But I think hanging on Squirtle was a little bit of a bad move for Beast in this situation.
Oh, trying to chase down that Rob. GwJ saying no can do. Looking for another up smash. Oh my, and then eventually after reading the spot dodge, not quite getting the kill yet. And survives the up air at 155. Low.
Wow.
Down smash. GwJ is hanging tough here, but he really can't afford many more mistakes.
On platform
like the one he just made in the seismic toss. Will take it. GwJ, he was trying to get away with 1 or 2 there. However, the big start for Beyond Beast Mode's Beast pays dividends. He takes this to a Game 5.
Insane levels of just spot dodging and just skirting around all the options that Beast was throwing out, but at the same time counteracting that and getting back on stage too. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him, but really shows that GwJ, even going into Game 5, is still mentally fresh, and this will definitely be down to the wire to see who will go up on loser's final side here.
And here's the destination for this game number 5. These two very worthy competitors. GwJ looking to move up in the Philadelphia PR and establish this Rob as a prominent threat in Tri-State. Beast, well, he's looking for more than just a PR spot. He's looking for CodeName Bear's glory, and he'll be doing so at the expense of perhaps the best Rob in Philadelphia. Although there are arguments to be made about that. Certainly showing his worth.
Okay, wow. Just getting back with that waterfall. But even so, no damage on Rob just yet. Probably going to happen here. No, spot dodges and still survives it. Finally gets the 0-2 death rubbed out there. But very early on, we saw Beast using a lot more foxtrots and letting Rob come in with an option and Beast responding. GwJ, again, taking a page out of the book of Beast and resorting to that tactic. And was able to chalk up 114, but as Beast charges through with Ivysaur on stage with a couple up airs, that damage could be right back up in spades in his face here. Trying to skirt around with the another questionable option, but the up air again. Going to lend to how Rob takes out so many threats in the area. Going down so low, looking for the spike, not going to get it again. GwJ too quick with that snap to ledge.
Forward air. Trying to keep that Zard away like it has a hex on it or something. Either way, gyro being thrown up in the air. Coming down rather slowly and...
Oh my word.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I would have paused too with what just happened. That string that GwJ had. That was an insane string that GwJ just had to make it the 3-1 stock situation.
That is nuts.
just the gyro, again, playing monkey in the middle, resorting it with the grab, and actually timing the jab out to make it longer and get a couple hits in more with the gyro to chalk up in an insane amount of damage, pretty much 110, 130, somewhere around there. And just proves how fast Rob can rack up so much damage with so many unknown combos. But Beast finally takes a stock. And with 67 on Charizard, he's going to be hanging on to him a lot. Probably Ivysaur swap or go to Ivysaur maybe a couple times, but he really wants to stick on Charizard going in on this final round.
He's going to have to keep that Rob in disadvantage and get this chip damage with Charizard. It seems like that's really the only option. A switch might be a little too risky even for Beast. And the up smash is going to do it. GwJ with the victory. And he'll move on to Losers Final where Sauce awaits Beast. A valiant effort on his part.
Absolutely.
But he will